Hey, I hope you had a great weekend. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
Oh, what's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Monday, August 2nd, 2021, and today is episode number 303 of Barry on Deck. As always, Barry on Deck brought to you by the AP Law Group. I'm so excited to have those guys on board. If you have been injured in an accident, do yourself a favor, put their number in your phone, 713-913-GO-AP. It's right there, 713-913-GO-AP, or log on to aplawgroup.com. All right, look. I am pumped. We have a lot of sports on the docket for today. Probably going to be a very sports-heavy show, so buckle in for that. I do have stories from the road, although I meant to grab a video for you guys, and I forgot, okay? I was doing housekeeping shit today, not like actual housekeeping. I was like sweeping. I was doing like Barry on Deck housekeeping stuff, and forgot to get you the video that I wanted to show you today, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. Incarnate has a question right off the rip. Does AP Law Group fix speeding tickets? No, they are personal injury lawyers. They are not speeding ticket dismissal folks, I don't believe. So I think they specialize in personal injury. So let me tell you why he's asking. If you're new to the program, maybe you don't follow me on Twitter or the escapades of my life. I had a gig this weekend in Oklahoma, and it came up last minute, so I agreed to do it, and no show on Friday, and hopped in the car early Friday, well, I say early, 10, 11 o'clock Friday morning, and headed up to Oklahoma. And I passed through the fine town of Buffalo, Texas. And by fine town, I mean fuck Buffalo, Texas. Okay? Let me tell you what. Man, fuck Buffalo, Texas as a staff, record label, and as a crew. And if you're down with Buffalo, Texas, then fuck you too. God. And you know, I told myself I wasn't going to cuss as much anymore. I said I wasn't going to cuss as much on this show. I'm going to try to be more radio friendly, but not after a speeding ticket. Fuck that. This is worthy of a good cursing. Here's what happened. So I'm driving up 45. I've already lost a little bit of time because I was late getting out of the house because all kinds of crap was happening. It's whatever. No one cares. I'll still be there on time, so as I'm driving up 45, there is a lot of construction, and apparently there was a wreck. So Waze diverted me off of 45 and through some backwoods Texas bullshit to get around this wreck on 45. Well, it just so happens that where it diverted me through was Buffalo, Texas. I didn't know there was a Buffalo, Texas. Quite honestly, I don't give a shit about Buffalo, Texas, but I'll tell you what their major source of income and industry is probably fucking traffic tickets. Shout out to Officer Mata, who didn't give a fuck about the answer to the question that he asked me. So shout out to Officer Mata. Here's what happened. So I'm driving through Buffalo, Texas. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Waze has me bloop, bloop, bloop. You know how it diverts you? Bloop, 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 bloop. So I'm like, what the fuck? Where am I going? I don't know. I'm looking at my phone, trying to figure out where the fuck Waze is doing. It's telling me turn, but it's not telling me turn around. It's telling me to, I don't know what the fuck is happening. So I'm holding my phone, trying to figure it out. I'm like, okay, I think I turn left here. Okay, no problem. Next thing I know, I look up and I see a cop busting a Yui. Now, mind you, in this time of me looking at this, I got passed by another car as I'm pulling up to this light to make a left. This other car passes me, whatever. I realize, okay, I'm getting stopped. Truck driver Pookie said, I'm in Buffalo right now, driving with my middle finger out the way. Yeah, fuck Buffalo, Texas. Bunch of bitches. No, it was not D-Mata. It was Officer Mata. D-Mata's not a cop. He's not a cop. So I get pulled over, and I'm like, God damn it. And I forgot the old show them your concealed carry, but I don't think that would have worked with Officer Mata. He didn't give a fuck. He literally didn't give a single fuck. The only thing I'll say about getting a ticket in Buffalo, Texas, is they don't fuck around. They didn't drag it out. This wasn't like a thing where he's like, sit tight, I'm going to go run your info. And then they let you sit there for a little while and marinate in your shame and let everybody drive by and look at you pulled over like a fucking idiot. And I mean, I literally got pulled over. I was back on the road in under 10 minutes. I swear to God, it was the fastest ticket I ever got in my life. The only saving grace about getting a ticket in Buffalo, Texas. Because you know what? They don't give a shit about the human side of this. They really don't. I've had other cops be like, why are you speeding? And be like, I don't know. I was just keeping up with traffic. And then they saw you and I didn't. I told that a cop once. He goes, yeah, they kind of fucked you, didn't they? I was like, yeah, a little bit. And he was like, I'll give you a warning. It's no big deal. Like that. Dude, thank you. I wasn't speeding. I'm not weaving in and out and driving crazy. I was going with traffic. And then they like, okay, so I get pulled over. And I'm like, fuck. And then I forgot the old show them your concealed carry, which they don't give a shit about that anymore. That's the one big thing I hate about open carry now. Anyone can carry, no license required. It was kind of a fraternity. It was kind of a club. And when you showed a cop your concealed carry license, they were like, yeah, this is a good dude. This is, for some reason, I got a pass several times using my concealed carry license along with my regular license. But I would show both. I'd be like, hey, just so you know, I got a weapon in the car. It's loaded. It's behind this. It's over here. It's whatever. I would share all that with them. They were cool about it. And a lot of times I would get a warning or just let go. Not Officer Mata. He didn't give a fuck. So he comes up to my car. I roll down my window. He goes, I clocked you doing 53 and a 40. So, okay. I said, why were you speeding? I said, well, I'm headed to Oklahoma and my phone, I was looking at my phone because it diverted me and I was lost. He goes, all right, license and registration. I was like, bro, you're not even going to let me finish my fucking sentence? You asked me the question, goddammit. Don't be a fucking asshole. That's what that was. That was a power play asshole move. Why were you speeding? And as I start to tell you, you fucking cut me out. Man, fuck you. Oh, I was fucking pissed. Bro, at least let me tell my story. If you don't believe me or you don't want to hear it, cool. But you know what? You don't have to be a dick. This is why cops get a bad name, because they're dicks for no fucking reason. Fuck you and your power trip, bro. It's fucking terrible. Fuck him. Why were you speeding? I was like, well, I'm lost and I was looking at my phone. Cool, license and registration. What? So I give him my license. I don't even give him my registration. I just give him my license. He doesn't even ask me for insurance. He doesn't give a fuck if I have insurance. He doesn't ask me. He just takes my license, starts to walk away, and he comes back. He goes, what year model is this? Or what year is this? I was like, it's 2018, I think. And he takes this little fucking scanner thing and he barcode scans my registration, my inspection sticker. He walks off. He comes back within like 3 minutes with a printed receipt. He said, I issued you a citation. Oh, just talking about it infuriates me. Why do you have to be such a dick about it? People make mistakes. Bro, you're not the president of, you're a fucking cop in Buffalo. What the fuck are you? Who are you? Oh, I was fucking livid. I mean, dude, okay, I broke the law. Give me a ticket, but you ain't got to be a dick about it. Fuck you. And you want to know something else? What was fucked up about this is I look at the ticket and it says his name is Officer Mata. You know who the judge is? Officer Mata. I'm fucked. I mean, the judge's name is Mata. The fucking cop's name is Mata. What do we got? Some kind of racket going up there in Buffalo? All the Matas are running the fucking law? It's horse shit. I don't mind. Look, I've gotten tickets before for speeding. Yeah, I was speeding. I was fucking lost. But you don't have to be a dick about it. Write me my ticket. I broke the law. I was wrong. I get it. It's fine. It's fine. I've gotten a ticket before. I'm not mad about getting a ticket. I'll take defensive driving or whatever. I'll pay the goddamn fine. You guys stop asking if it was D-Mata. That joke is fucking old. Let it go. Fucking bullshit. Oh, I was fucking pissed. Like, dude, if you're, and I know cops. My fucking brother-in-law is a cop. Guess what he's not? He's not a dick to you because he pulls you over because he's a cop and you're not. Never understood that. Never fucking understood that. God damn it. Let's do the decade of the day. I didn't get to that earlier. Here is the greatest decade in the history of the world. It's John Dory. What? Yes. Look at old Johnny John Dory hopping in early. First to show up in the chat. Also got the Triple Crown. Yeah, suck it, bitches. Y'all need to get on John Dory's level. John was first in the chat, first with the super chat. First like, buddy. I appreciate you, Mr. Dory. What's up to you? Thank you for being here. And the rest of you that showed up as well. Chris Reyes and G-Man and Fidel and Shelby. Thank you all for hopping in early. Very much appreciate you all. A lot of folks in the chat already. I'm kind of scrolling through here. I see B-Mart is in the building. Alan Denson. I mentioned Fidel already. Who else is here? CC's in the building. We're going to talk about that, CC. I got Steven the Weather Guy's update. What? Hold on. Let me take that off for just a second. Get out of here. Scram, beat it, kid. Get out of here. How do you get that off? I don't remember how to do this. Main. There we go. Now I want to show. Current conditions at bitch. Current conditions at BiffNet World Headquarters, 92 degrees, dew point 71 degrees, heat index 99 degrees, 70% chance. Barry has some good road stories today. Actually, the only really good story besides the ticket, which fucking, I had to stop telling the story because I was getting madder and madder, and I was going to get mad at you guys in the chat. I mean, yeah, I know you're going to make the same lame jokes over and over, and I've come to accept that, and it's fine. But while I was telling the story, I was getting fucking infuriated. Oh, God, I was getting angry. So I had to ignore all your dumb comments about my story because I'm not in the fucking mood to joke about that. I'm fucking mad about it. Even my wife was like, when I called her, I was like, I got a fucking ticket in Buffalo, fucking Texas. Oh, she was like, well, what? I was like, God, it's fucking horse shit. But I told her the story. She goes, well, babe, being mad about it now isn't going to change it. I don't need to fucking hear that. Just let me be mad. Can I just be mad for 10 fucking minutes? Oh, don't. God damn it. Don't tell me I don't need to be mad. I'm fucking mad. I did almost get run off the road by a guy in Minnesota or from Minnesota. I almost got ran off the road by a guy with Minnesota plates. And he did that asshole move, you know, when you see, like, you're going to go around everybody on the left lane because you're so fucking fast in your Ford Festiva or whatever the fuck it was. And so, you know, that play where everybody's like, oh, I'm going to go around all these people because I'm the fastest car on the fucking road. Me and my 4-cylinder bullshit. So he hops over and he goes to go around me. Well, there's cars in front of us, which is why I'm not going. Also, I got a speeding ticket, bitch. I'm not speeding no more. And then there's cars in the right lane, so he can't get over. So what does he do? Like, there was a little bit of a gap between me and the car, just a safety gap between me and the car in front of me. And I know, you get that feeling, you're like, this motherfucker's going to try to take this space. I was like, I'm not giving this dude this space, man. Just get in the line with the fucking rest of us. We'll all get past these slow cars. I'll get over eventually. So as that gap, I start closing that gap a little bit. I start getting it a little closer. And he literally just starts coming over and doesn't stop, doesn't slow down, doesn't give a fuck that there's no room for his car. And I basically have two choices. Let this dude hit me, swerve off the road into the grass on 45, or slow down. I'm already on the shoulder because I'm thinking there's no way he's going to keep coming over because I sped up so he couldn't do it, right? Like, I was like, no, we're not doing this. So now I'm on the shoulder, half on the shoulder, half in the lane, while this dude, my front bumper is on his driver's side door as he's still coming over. And I'm on the horn as just holding onto the horn. Just like, I know he hears me. I know he sees me. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just like, he wants the area that I'm in. And he's going to run me off the road to get it. And I lost my shit. I'll tell you this much. I was impressed with the restraint that I had. Because I was like, as mad as I was at this dude, I'm not going to say it. But my thought was, bro, you could have literally ran me off the road and killed me. Like, if I wouldn't have just acquiesced to this dude and given him the spot on the road that he wanted, I had basically three choices or two. I could have gotten run off the road. He could have hit me, or I could have just gave him the lane. So I slowed down. I get behind him. But now I'm angry. And I'm not just Officer Mata gave me a ticket angry. I want to fight this dude. I am fully prepared to whoop this dude's ass on the side of 45. Now, I want to remind you too, folks, this is not the first time I will have been in a fight on the side of a freeway or a highway or a road. I have done it before. I will fight a motherfucker that tries to kill me on the goddamn road. So I very nicely get up to about 110 and I fucking pull up beside this dude and I roll down my window and I invite him to pull over and we can settle this. I'm like, just pull over. Just come on, just pull over. And he won't look at me. And I'm like, bro, you just ran me off the road. You just almost fucking killed me. Let's pull over and have a chat about it. Come on. And I'm just inviting, come on, pull over. Come on, just right up here. Just pull over. Come talk to me. He never looked at me. And I think that made me madder. Like, at least look at me and be like, I'm sorry, bro, I didn't see you. My bad. Or look at me and go, hey, fuck you, dude. And I'm not pulling up. Like, bro never turned to acknowledge the fact that I was, nice enough to invite him to the roadside party. Hey, I'm going to have a party up here and you're invited. Now, the crazy thing is, he was with his wife. He and she never looked. If I run someone off the road by accident or by purpose, I'm going to at least acknowledge that I did it. I'm going to be like, my bad, bro. You give them the, my bad, I'm sorry, my bad. I've done that before. I didn't see you. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm going to acknowledge that. Or if I'm like, hey, you're a fucking asshole and I'm taking this, I'm going to acknowledge that too. I'm going to be like, hey, got your lane. Nothing. Fucking nothing. No, he wasn't getting roadhead and carted. His wife was sitting up straight too. So I don't know what made me madder. The fact that this motherfucker almost ran me off the road. And I'm not even exaggerating to you guys. This is not me blowing this story out of... In fact, I have a dash cam. I wonder if it recorded it. It just dawned on me. I have a fucking dash cam. I I wonder if I need to go check it. I'm gonna check it after this show. But then, although it probably has me losing my shit in the car. But for you not to acknowledge that it made me madder that he wouldn't acknowledge me. God, just, not a good time to be on the road. Not a good time for a guy just making his way downtown, walking fast. Oh yeah, if I have it, we'll definitely do a film session. No doubt, Alex. Hell yes. We'll definitely, if I have it, we'll do a film session. A dash cam with officer model YouTube clip is needed. Walt said those people were due with you when you sped up so they couldn't get over. Oh, they were done with me? Man, fuck them people. Like, I don't know. Please, dash cam gods, let this be recorded. Yeah. Well, I'll look. I'll check. We'll see. What am I missing over here in the chat? Very serious shit. Don't do that anymore with all the road rage shootings, man. You never know how crazy people are. Bitch, I'm the crazy one. What are you talking about? And these shootings things, listen, I carry a gun too. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not. I have a weapon in my vehicle too. I understand how all this works. I'm not saying I'm never going to get shot or anything like that. But this is why I carry a weapon. Marsha said, no, I agree. There are too many road rage shootings lately. Well, then don't run people off the road. I lost my shit, though. Crystal said Clarence assault. I lost my shit. I was so mad. I didn't know what to do. Like, I was just like, there was no like, and I remember this woman a long time ago when I was in the corporate world. They had some motivational speaker come in. She was like, But one thing she said about road rage and anger, she's like, the funny thing is we all take it personal. If you're driving to work, no one gets up in the morning and gets dressed and gets ready to leave for work and says, you know what, today I think I'm going to cut Barry off in traffic. I think I'm just going to go and maybe, not yield to him when we're at a yield or a merge, or I'm going to go in front of him at the stop sign, or I'm not going to use my blinker, and I'm just going to find Barry Laminack and do that to him. Nobody does that. It's just, we take it so personal when something happens in traffic, like it's an attack on us, like it's a personal affront on us, when it's not. And if you can keep that in mind, you won't get as angry, because you'll know that person doesn't know you. They're just trying to do their thing. They're just trying to make their way, and they're selfish, or they're self-centered, or whatever. And if you can kind of keep that in mind, it would probably help you process the feelings you get in road rage. And I've remembered that conversation because that makes a lot of sense. No one intentionally does most of the shit that happens to you in traffic that makes you angry. Unless the motherfucker tries to deliberately run you off the goddamn road. This motherfucker tried to run me off the road. Yes, so fuck that, Clarence. Fuck y'all. This is road rage. Bitch, I'm the road rage. Pull over. You tried to kill me, motherfucker. I want to whoop your ass. Fuck that. Crystal's like, I'm always ready for a fight. Let's fucking go. I love the way you guys are talking about me in prison. I know goddamn well y'all will come out with the booty hole the size of a fucking 5-gallon bucket. Y'all need to shut the fuck up. Yeah, look at Rev showing up. Good to have you, buddy. I just got in front of them and emptied my washer fluid. Oh, yeah, I should have done that. That's a good go-to house. That is a good one. You just get in there. But see, like, this is different than just cutting me off. Like, people cut me off, okay? It happens, especially if you drive as much as I do. When you drive to Oklahoma City, to Tulsa, to Little Rock, to Wichita, Kansas, to fucking New Mexico, to El Paso, to Atlanta, when you drive like as much as I do and you're gonna get cut off. That's not the problem. I just slow down. Yeah, that's when you get over. If they're like, okay, they missed my bumper by 6 feet. That's pretty close when you're doing 80, folks. That's when I'll be like, all right, dickhead. And then I'll get in front of them. I'll do the wiper thing. And then I'll get over and I'll wave. But this motherfucker literally almost killed me. I don't think you guys understand. My tire was literally on the edge of the concrete to the grass on 45. Do you understand what that is? This isn't, he pushed me into the center lane or not. Like, the motherfucker was running me off the road. Had I not yielded to this guy, he would have ran me off the road or hit me, and God knows what would have happened then. Josh said people get way too possessive over their piece of the road when they're traveling on, like they fucking own it. Motherfuckers who would never square up in real life and the steering wheel gangsters on the road. I mean, I don't know if you're talking about me, but I've actually fought on the freeway, so I don't. It's not that I'm not gonna square up. Now look, I'm not a fucking idiot either, Josh. If I see a motherfucker that's 6'8", 330 built like a brick shithouse with a fucking 6 tattooed teardrops, I'm not inviting that dude to pull over. I'm going to call the cops. I'm going to be like, Mr. Mata, boy, do I have a friend for you. Yeah, I'm not a fucking idiot. But this fucking four-eyed weirdo with the goofy walrus mustache, yeah, we can do this. I'm perfectly good with that. I'll take my chances on this roadside ass whooping. Yeah, I'm not fucking stupid. I'm not. Oh, look at this guy with the cauliflower ears and the fucking face tattoos that you can't see anything. No, I'm not fucking that dumb. I'm not. No. Somebody, what was it? White Magic? Oh, White Magic said, "What's my everyday carry?" I carry a 1911. That's what I use. I got a little 1911 in the vehicle. I keep it in a safe though, just because I had my other gun stolen. So, yes, I had a fight on the freeway, Brian. I think I've told that story before. Have I not told y'all the story about my fight on the freeway? I swear I've told y'all that story. Oh, yeah, for sure. 100%. 100%. White Magic said, you just described a serial killer. Glasses, walrus mustache. Yeah, that's true, too. I didn't think about that. It's like maybe that woman was a kidnap victim, and that's why they wouldn't look at me. Because he's like, if you look over there, bitch, I'll stab you right here. She's like, oh my God. No, I definitely didn't fight. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If I look over and Derek Lewis cut me off, I'm not gonna be like, pull over, motherfucker. You can get some of this. I'm not that fucking stupid. I'm fighting motherfuckers in my weight class. Now, they may be a better fighter than me, and I might get my ass whooped and got run off the road. That's a risk I'm willing to take when I'm that mad. That is absolutely a risk I'm willing to take. I almost got run off the road by Wilford Brimley. That's a fact. Well, this show is off the rails. It's a good thing I don't know how many people are watching, because I would be like, guys, we got to talk sports, but that's whatever. Fuck it. And we do have a lot of sports to talk, like a shit ton of sports to talk. There was one other thing I was going to, the fight story. I don't know. What if an old lady cut you off? Would you fight her? No. Wouldn't fight any female. I wasn't going to fight the lady in the car. I was going to fight her husband or kidnapper or whatever the fuck he was. I wasn't going to fight a female. No, I wouldn't fight first of all, I wouldn't fight a female. Second of all, I wouldn't fight an old lady. I mean, I'm going to give him the finger and yell at him and be like, bitch, watch where you're going, you dumb whore. I'm going to cuss an old lady, especially if she did it on purpose. If she did it on accident, that's one thing. It's an old lady. The chances are they're not running me off the road. But if an old lady tried to run me off the road, yeah, I'm going to curse her out. I'm not going to try to fight her. I'll curse out an old lady that tries to murder me. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Old ladies aren't impervious to the Muay Thai book. No, I'm not fighting an old lady, you guys. That's just not how that goes. Where was it? I'm trying to say this is great. Just a great way to start the week. Man, shut up. So my story about, you know what? We'll do the story about me fighting on the freeway. An hour or two, because I do want to do some sports. God damn it, we need to get some sports in here. Here's your sports headlines for the day. It's 2:36 and we haven't talked sports yet. This is a sports show, guys. Chris Paul declined his option with the Suns, which means he becomes a free agent. But the only reason he did that because he's gonna get paid. Now you know the rumors were he's probably going to end up in LA, but then they make the trade for Westbrook. So. That's not going to happen now. Excuse me again. But he is expected to re-sign with Phoenix, though I imagine he will put feelers out to see where else the money is. But chances are he ends up back in Phoenix. Kawhi Leonard did the same thing. He reportedly, though, is going to remain with the Clippers after opting out of his deal. And if you will recall, last week on this very show, we talked about the fact that the Mavs said they were willing to do anything to land Kawhi Leonard. So we're going to see. Now, they can't offer as much money as the Clippers can. The Clippers obviously can offer more because that's where he was at. But we're going to, I don't know. Maybe they give him team control. Maybe they make him GM. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how they're going to swing that. There's no way that they can pay more than the Clippers. And that's kind of the point of the way basketball has structured their deals. It gives teams that have the player the opportunity to offer more to the player to re-sign him. So don't count on it, Total Dallas. Don't count on it. Incarnate said, we've talked sports. We talked boxing. We talked MMA. We track and field, marksmanship. All those are sports. Okay. Well done. Well done. Yeah, I like it. Alex Bregman was pulled from a rehab game due to hamstring tightness. Johnny, though, saying he's going to be in the starting lineup. So Hammy's probably okay. Well, that is good. He still got pulled from the game, though. I think it was more precautionary than anything. But that's something to keep an eye on because the last thing you want is Alex Bregman with a nagging injury all season long and through the playoffs. And, oh, sorry, you can only play 3 innings. So that's more of the concern than just the one game with the Skeeters. Skeeters. Max Scherzer is expected to make his debut as a Los Angeles Dodger against the Astros. Coming up this Wednesday, they are on the road in LA, are the Astros. So, yay! Fucking Dodgers. Also, Simone Biles is going to return and compete in the balance beam tomorrow. If you hadn't heard the news. Tuesday, which I don't know, it might already be Tuesday in Japan. I don't know how that works. I don't know how time works. I don't know. Walt has a good point. Walt says that the Suns would be foolish to give CP3 a max deal. But at this point, as close as he got them, do they have a choice? I think anybody would be foolish at this point to give CP3 a max deal, but he's not going to accept anything else. And if the Suns only offer him 2 or 3 years or 4 years or whatever it is, and another team's willing to offer him more years, more money, he's going to go. So if you're the Suns, what do? You can lose Chris Paul, the guy that, was the catalyst, at least, to getting you to the finals and getting you up 2-0 and then helping you blow it with all his turnovers. Or you bring in somebody else that you think can be a guy that can help Devin Booker. I mean, look, it's one of those things where Devin Booker now knows what it takes to be a champion. Devin Booker now knows what it means to be a champion. He's seen it. He knows what it means to be a leader. So it's not like the Suns can't get back there without Chris Paul, but they're going to still need a third player. They've got, DeAndre Ayton. I thought he played well. He showed up, and he's going to, he'll be a 1 year more mature in the league as well, but they still need that. They still need to replace. You can't just replace Chris Paul with Pat Beverly or some shit like that. So they're going to have to figure it out. And I think the best bet for them at this point is just to re-sign Chris Paul. He's 36. What's the max deal in the NBA? Chris Paul max deal. Is it 5 years? Paul would make $44 million next season, and then get 2 more years of at least $15 million. That's $74 million over the next 3 years. And that's a conservative estimate. That's an article I'm looking at right now. I don't know what the max is. Oh, get the fuck out. It's just a pop-up blocker, you raggedy bitch. Okay, reload. Oh, who cares? I'm trying to see what a max deal would be. He's trying to get $100 million. But they're saying he's probably going to get around 44. So, who knows? This is Chris Manick says, the Chris Paul player option for $44 million will be interesting to watch. Execs I've talked to peg CP and Chris Paul in the 3-year, $60 million range on a new deal. Does Paul go for the most guaranteed money, or does he pick up the option and bet it he's another all-star season? So, yeah, pretty interesting. Suns going to have a bit of a dilemma there. I think it's a no-brainer with Kawhi, obviously, but yeah, Chris Paul aging. And I said he's 36. Let me look. Chris Paul age. I think he's 36. Yeah, he's 36. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, you sign him into a 3-year deal. You're going to have a 39-year-old point guard. You know, I know of a team that's trying to get younger, that's looking for a draft picks, that has a really good point guard. Hey, Phoenix, call us. Us, Houston. I mean, John Wall and Phoenix may not be a bad idea. You just don't know if you have the assets to make it happen. I guess you could sign and trade. What if you did a sign and trade 3-way deal? Find a team that wants Chris Paul and is willing to pay him max money. He signs with the Suns. The Rockets send John Wall to Phoenix. Phoenix sends Chris Paul to whatever team wants to sign him as a point guard and is willing to pay the max. And the Rockets just get a boatload of picks and young players. That's a win-win-win. What are we doing? Let's go. I just cracked the case, motherfuckers. What? No, the Rockets, maybe the Rockets can pick him up. The Rockets don't want Chris Paul. And Chris Paul don't want to be a Rocket. No, listen, no veteran wants to come to this team right now. And quite honestly, the Rockets don't want a veteran right now. You don't go through a rebuild and then when you draft, they draft 4 19-year-olds in the first round. You don't do that and then go, man, we sure need some vets. No, this is get ready, Houston, because Rockets basketball is going to be awful. You remember those Astros years of 100 losses? That's what this is about to be for the next 3 years. It's going to be bad. We're talking, we could hit 60 losses in this town. Something we have not seen from this basketball team in forever. But they got a lot of young talent. They still got picks. So they're betting on Green and Wood and Kevin Porter Jr. and KJ Martin and these new cats that they just drafted. Did y'all hear that, by the way, that alert go off? Why am I getting Facebook alerts? I need to turn that shit off. So just be ready. It's going to be rough for a while. And there's no reason to bring in veterans. Remember, the Astros didn't start bringing in quality veterans until 2015. Once they got to the playoffs and gave the eventual World Series champ Kansas City Royals some hell in the playoffs, and they realized, all right, we're set. Altuve, Correa, Bregman, these guys are ready. George Springer, Dallas, these guys are ready to make that next level step. Rockets ain't there yet. They've just begun the process. So I think that eventually when they finally become, like the Suns in the bubble impressed the hell out of everybody. So the Suns were like, let's go get our vet. This is the translation here. Remember the Astros when they went and got Carlos Beltran? I understand the cheating implications and all that, but the reason they went and got a guy like Carlos Beltran was to be a leader in the clubhouse, to teach Altuve, to teach Correa, to teach Bregman and Springer how to be big league leaders and ball players and at a World Series level. That's what his job was, and that's what he did. And then he left, and off they went. And the team has been a dominant baseball team ever since then. That's what it looks like the Suns have kind of done. They build. They got their superstars in Ayton and Devin Booker. They made some hay in the playoffs, a la the Astros in 2015. They add their Carlos Beltran and Chris Paul. Finals. This is how rebuilds work. It's how rebuilds work. But you don't do Chris Paul in year one. You don't do Beltran when you're losing 100 games. So don't expect anything. And I'm not fussing at you, D-Mod. I'm just talking in general. Don't expect anything like that. Expect mid-level exception guys. Expect young guys. There was I don't know, Horton has a who? I don't know what the fuck the dude's name was out of LA. I was reading an article by Kelly Eco. It was a really good article about what the Rockets' plans are in the offseason. Because today is legal tampering, I guess, the official day of free agency. But there's a 20-year-old kid in LA. What's his name? THT, they called him. Some Horton. Talon Horton Tucker. Horton has a who. Whatever. They're talking about he's got multiple suitors in free agency, but that, you know, as a 20-year-old, tons of NBA talent. I don't know the dude. He's a second-round pick in 2019, 6'4". You know, they've got a lot. And here's the other thing. I mean, the Rockets have a lot of guards. They have a lot of wings. That's okay. That's okay. Because all you need is 2 or 3 of them to be really good. That's it. Hey, Jimmy John is here. What up, buddy? Good to see you back. Amos said this year was CP3's best shot. He might as well go for the money now. I still think he could be effective. I think it's just expectation. If you need CP3 to be a number 2 right now, I think he can. But I think that's slowly dwindling, and the amount of time that he can do that in a game and in a season is also dwindling. But that's why you have Ayton and you have Devin Booker. And yeah, you do need more depth. I saw somebody say the Suns need some depth. They need some depth, but not everybody's going to be as deep as Milwaukee is, or as deep as Brooklyn is, or as deep as LA is, or the Clippers. There's only so much to go around. But if you're 5 or you're 7, that's all you really need in the playoffs anyways. You need 7. Most coaches, you know, are going to shrink their rotation down to 7, maybe 8 guys in the playoffs. So, yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, folks. Daddy needs Daddy needs the attention. I just need you guys to. Oh, God damn it. It didn't do this fucking sound again. I don't know why this thing doesn't make I always have to turn the sound back on. I don't understand that. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand why I keep having to turn this goddamn sound back on. I have it set up for sound. Audio's turned on. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Anyways, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on the channel. Hit the thumbs up on the show. What time is it? 2:48? Oh, we're good. A couple more things I wanted to talk about. This was the headline, so we're gonna get to the Warren Moon thing here. Well, actually, let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just go ahead and talk about this. So Warren Moon was I saw this on TMZ, but he was doing a show. Actually, he was talking to TMZ Sports. Okay, I thought he was doing a podcast and TMZ picked it up. But Warren Moon said he thinks he can help Deshaun. If nothing else, he thinks he can just give him some guidance on what it means to go through. So you'll recall Warren Moon had his own troubles, had his own controversy in the NFL, had his own cross to bear with domestic violence and accusations and so forth. And I think that he can help Watson in a lot of ways. What to do next in his career, how to handle it, how to handle this situation off the field, how to handle the potential trade. And he says as much. He's willing to. And this is a quote from Warren Moon. And talking to TMZ, he said, quote, "I have not communicated with him lately, but I think I need to now that he's in camp. And hopefully he'll be available to do that because I know he's kind of kept his camp very, very small. This whole thing happened, which I don't blame him for. But I'd like to reach out to him and just make sure he's doing okay and how he's getting through the whole thing." It wouldn't be a bad idea. It wouldn't be a bad idea. You gotta feel like Deshaun Watson is feeling pretty isolated right now. You gotta feel like Watson feels like the world is against him. Football's against him. The fans are against him. These 22 women that have accused him of this are against, like, he's probably feeling like, man, it's me versus the world and nobody knows what I'm going through. But guys like Warren Moon, who had this on his record as allegations of abuse or infidelity, I forget what it is. Was it abuse? I think it was abuse. Let's see. Warren Moon. Yeah, in 95, Moon was accused of hitting and choking his then wife, Felicia. What followed was a trial where his wife stood by her husband. So, again, I'm not saying Moon's guilt or innocence or any of that, but he's been through something similar. Probably not a terrible idea for Deshaun Watson to have a guy in Houston, beloved, that he could lean on and talk to and get advice from. So, it's going to be interesting to see what he does. I know this as well. It's 2:51. We're still good to go. A massage therapist came out and talked to 713 Houston Sports. This was, let's see. It says YouTube personality. Okay, first of all. Who is, boy, if I ever refer to myself as a YouTube personality, like oh my God, I don't know. I mean, I'm a YouTuber. I do a show on YouTube. I guess I'm a YouTuber, but I feel like there's that level of, I'm a YouTube personality. Damn. What up, Scott Hansen? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Don't forget about Utah and Denver. I don't know what that is. So this, let's see here. Yeah, so this is Tasha K. And she scored an interview with massage therapist Nia Lewis, who talked about many things, including Watson wanting the inside of his butt rubbed on. Quote, I don't even know that I want to look at you guys while I read this. Quote, the only thing that really bothered me in the first appointment was that he kept asking me to go inside his butt. And I was just so confused. Normally with any of my clients, I'll stop at the lower thigh, and he kept asking me to go inside. I originally thought it was the crack, and so I would go around that area, and he still wasn't satisfied. He was very adamant and was saying, don't be afraid to go inside. The second appointment was really inappropriate. He was very touchy-feely. He would act like he would accidentally brush up against my butt. It was to the point to where it came a time in the massage where I was massaging him from a distance because he kept trying to touch me. He basically didn't want the rest of his body massaged. He wanted his groin area massaged and his butt only. He kept saying, do you want to put it in your mouth? It was just very, very uncomfortable. Now that is Nia Lewis speaking to Tasha K on 713 Houston Sports. So goes back to what we talked about at the beginning of this. We talk about the inappropriateness of it. We talk about the number, where there's smoke, there's fire. I don't know this woman. I don't know her, but I tell you what, when you hear something like that, it's pretty damning. Now, is this sexual assault? No. Is it deviancy? Yes. Is it okay? No. I don't know. It's disturbing, to say the least. I think one thing we have to be careful of, and this is just me trying to be an adult and be serious here. One thing you have to be careful of is judging his sexual preferences or fetishes or whatever it is that he has, and lumping that into the deviancy and the misconduct that occurs with these women. It's two different things, right? If dude is into butt stuff, that's his preference. Whatever. I'm not judging him. Y'all are into some weird shit. You're just not a public person, so no one finds out that you like eating ass or whatever it is you like to do, except D-Mata. He'll just tell us. He don't give a shit. Never drink after D-Mata. But everybody else, you guys keep it to yourself. You don't talk about what you're into. Some of y'all are into feet, but you won't admit it. Some of you guys are into fucking scat or piss or what. I don't know. It's weird, but it's you. Do you, boo-boo. So he's into butt stuff. I'm not judging that man. I mean, it's weird to me, but okay. That's what you're into. So that I don't care about. And that's what's unfortunately starting to be made the story here. Deshaun Watson's into butt stuff. Who gives a fuck? That part of it is irrelevant. The part that we all need to be paying attention to is if he's brushing up against the massage therapist's body parts or asking them, do you want to put it in your mouth? And making them uncomfortable in that regard. That's the things that need to be discussed. Not what he's into. Give a fuck what he's into. So the parts about, he kept lightly brushing up against that's not okay. It's not okay. If that's true, it's not okay. Asking your massage therapist who's trying to be a professional, hey, do you want to put my penis in your mouth? That's not okay. It's not okay. Those are the parts that need to be the focus of this discussion. Instead, I'm on Twitter and I see everybody like, he's into butt stuff. That's stupid. Blah, blah, blah. You're losing focus. You're losing sight of what's really important here. The 22 females that have come forward, that's the important part. Crystal said everyone should be trisexual. Try everything at least once. No, fam. I'm good. I appreciate the sentiment, Crystal. I appreciate what you're saying. There's some shit I don't need to try. I don't need to try boo-boo. I don't need to try pee-pee. I don't need to try things in my butt. I don't need to try. I don't need some woman slapping the shit out of me. I don't need, look, I know some of y'all are into that. Like choke me, or some of y'all like to choke people, or you like to dress up in leather and latex and fucking get slapped in the face with a ball gag in your mouth while you're blindfolded and hogtied and shit like that. Some of y'all, like, they have knot fetishes where the people just make knots and tie people up. No, I don't know. I say this, whatever turns you on, do that, as long as it doesn't violate other people. So this is the thing. And I think I've said this before, but I'll mention it again. Because you guys are like, well, was he into, like I saw Incarnate, did he want his butt wiped, or was it something about going in the butthole? It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Let me tell you what the real fetish is here. The real fetish and the real turn on, if these allegations are true, isn't the butt play. It's the power. It's the power and the domination over the women. It's taking their power away. It's making them feel uncomfortable. It's coercing them into sexual favors. It's coercing them into a blowjob. That's the power. That's the fetish. That's the turn on. That's the real turn on. I mean, yeah, he's probably into butt stuff. That's secondary. Because here's the thing. If he was just into getting his butt tickled or whatever the fuck it is, he could find anybody. His girl could do that. Groupies on the road could do that. Prostitutes can do that. anyone could do that if that's what he's into. This is a matter of finding a woman who's a professional that's not expecting to have to do sexual stuff or be asked to do sexual stuff because that's not what she does. And then being put in the position to have to tell a man of his stature, with his money, his looks, he's a good looking dude. He's, built, and he's like, maybe they'll, I don't know. But that's the turn on, and that's the problem. It's the power. Shelby said that was very descriptive. Yeah, sorry. I don't. You guys are attacking Crystal, man. Everybody's like, "Fuck no, Crystal," and that's true too. Like I said, even if you feel that way, the second you try something to someone non-consensual, it's sexual assault. Now, that's the other thing. I don't know if there's. I don't know. And I don't know that we've been presented evidence of sexual assault. Certainly there's been sexual misconduct. Certainly there's been sexual deviancy based on the allegations. But I've not seen an actual sexual assault allegation come forth yet. Well, I guess there was the one lady that said she felt like she had to do it and that she was crying. And I think that would certainly qualify as sexual assault. But I don't think that, again, that wasn't a criminal charge that was pursued. So I don't know. I don't want to speak out of turn. I don't want to pretend like I know shit that I don't know. But all I'm saying at the end of the day is don't get clouded. Don't lose sight of the fact that what this case is really about is 22 women accusing a man with money and some power of putting them in a position that they shouldn't have been in the first place. I'm not talking guilt or innocence. I'm still team believe women till I die. And that's who I'm rocking with in this until I'm proven otherwise. But I'm just saying, don't get caught up in the minutia of the butt stuff, because that's what's making the headlines right now. And that's why they released this podcast this way. I mean, this 713 Sports or whatever, 713 Houston Sports, brand new. Well, not brand new. They created their account in August of 2015, but they have 1,926 followers. I don't even know. What does their YouTube channel look like? No, I don't need that copyright strike. They have 3,600 subscribers on their YouTube channel. This was a good get for them. This was good marketing and PR for them. We're talking about them. So they want you, they want the butt stuff out there floating around. It's going to help them. And that's fine. Do your thing. I get it. I'm not dumb. I know what this business is. But I just want you guys not to lose sight of it. So, no, it's cool. You were trying to be cute about a serious time. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's do this. Let me take a quick break. I got to go pee. When we come back, Sha'carri Richardson's got some people upset. She got the internet a little on fire. And I also want to talk about this Belarusian athlete who was in danger of being deported back to her home country because she questioned their Olympic coaching and stuff. It's a wild story. It's a weird, wild story. I also have for you some non-sports stuff, including I finished Loki and I'm ready to discuss all 6 episodes and give you my final take on it. And there's a change shortage in America. We just got through with Obama. Change. I thought we had a lot of change. We ain't got no change. So we're going to discuss all that and more right after this break. Don't go anywhere. I got a quick generic break for you. I'm not going to take 5 minutes, couple minutes at max. Just let me pee. I might need a refill on my Diet Coke, and then we're going to come back and keep rolling because I'm having a good time with you guys. Stick around. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Don't go anywhere. We're back right after this. I'm trying to talk as fast as I can to get to it because I got to go pee. You'll see you in a minute. back to hour number 2 of Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for sticking around through the break. Those of you that didn't are a bunch of assholes. Could have waited on Daddy to get back from doing the bathroom, and Nora got a package delivered, and I don't know what's in it. Just more money. D-Mata wants F1 talk. Budapest was awesome this weekend. Yeah, I saw where a guy got disqualified for not giving access to his fuel. What a dumb dummy. Which allowed what's his name to move up to second. He finished third. After doing a one-man restart? What? Lewis Hamilton does a one-man restart. The whole field pits. He doesn't. Ends up having to pit, ends up going from first to last because of it, climbs all the way back, finishes third, and then the dude that finished second was a cheating son bitch. Well, he just wouldn't give, I guess, or didn't allow people access to his gas tank. I don't know how the fuck it works. It's whatever. I'm not a big Formula One guy, but I thought that was interesting. So Hamilton ends up second, still stuck on 99 wins. Oh, you guys didn't think I knew F1? Pew, 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 pew. Suck it, bitches. I keeps up with it. I don't. I just saw that on Sports Center. Yeah, see that? I pay attention, okay? I watched all the F1s. All the F1s that went out there wanted. I was effing. Okay. Man, whatever. I watched some Olympics yesterday. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I'm super into the wrestling. I was watching, I don't know a lot. I'll be honest with you. Even with the years that I spent covering MMA and stuff, wrestling is a big part of MMA, but I never bothered to learn that sport. I mean, I know some basics, I know like high crotch, single legs, double legs, and whizzers and shit like that. And I know some stuff, right? But if I sit down like I did and watch wrestling in the Olympics, I don't know about the scoring system. I know some stuff, but not enough. So I'm confused, and I'm like reading the rules and all this and that. Let's see. So I started looking and I was watching it. It actually wasn't on the main, what's it called? It wasn't on the main NBC feeds. It was on a back feed somewhere. And then I am introduced to Tamara Myra Stock. And Tamara Myra Stock is a female wrestler from Katy, Texas, who did the best interview ever. She's a beast, a badass. I had no idea who she was. And I was like, oh my God, I love this chick. She was great. She was talking about, powder. They were like, who's your favorite person or whatever? She's like, oh, Powder Puff Girls in there. I don't know. You just had to see it, but just look her up. Tamara Mensa Stock is her name. And it was bad. Let me see if I can grab a picture of her. Let's see. Hold on. Open link and new image. This is her. Let's see if no, it won't let me drop it in. Oh, God dang it. I wish I could just drop in photos into this software, but it won't allow it. Shoot. She was a badass though, and she's from right here in Katy, Texas. So look that up. But I was watching wrestling. I was watching a lot of different stuff. I watched some volleyball. I watched some track and field. In case you missed it, in the women's 100 meters, Jamaica took first, second, and third, and then this happened. Sha'carri Richardson out here missing me yet? Boy, some folks did not like that. Some folks did like that. It pissed some people off, of course. And I think she actually didn't do that in the finals. I think she did that in like the prelims or something like that. Because I think it was Michael Johnson that said, yo, this is a weird time to be doing this because this might be one of the greatest races in the history of the Olympics with all the talent that's going to make the finals. And then, of course, Jamaica goes 1, 2, 3. And then it becomes more appropriate that she does the missing me yet tweet. I don't have a problem with it because I think she's making a good point. I'm just as fast as any of those women on that track. I smoked weed. It has nothing to do with my performance. And I know that some people want to blame America or the U.S. Olympic teams or whatever, but this is my understanding is this is the Olympic rules for testing and not American Olympic team rules, track and field rules for testing. But I do think at the end of the day, if you really want to have an Olympics where it's to find the greatest athletes in the world, you have to look at it objectively and say, does weed make these athletes better or worse? No, it's no different than if you let them drink alcohol. If Sha'carri Richardson could fucking drink a 40 or a fifth of vodka every week and run track and be a badass, what's the difference if she smokes some weed? There's none. There's none. Weed is just as much of a performance enhancer as alcohol. So if it's okay in one, it should be okay in the other. And that's just my opinion on it. But she pissed some people off with it. That is for sure. Now, there was this other story that came out of this athlete from Belarus. And this one was really intriguing. And I just kind of caught this. In fact, I saw it on Twitter as a trending topic. And I was like, what? So, her name, oh shit. Let me see if I can put her name on the screen. Can I put text on here? How do you do text on here? Is there a way to do text on here? I wish there was an easy way to add text to the screen. I don't think there is a way for me to put text on. Really? I can't just fucking add some text to something? I got to make a goddamn overlay? This is fucking ridiculous. I want to put her name on the screen, though, because I want you guys to see this. It's pretty trippy. This is her name. Oh. That's her name. Kristina Semenukaya. Kristina Semenukaya. That's her. Semenukaya. Did I say that right? No, her first name too, Brian. I can see that her goddamn last name is on their shirt. Kristina Semenukaya. Okay. Anyways, so she is an athlete and an activist. And she criticized how Belarusian officials were managing their track team, causing a ton of backlash within the government of Belarus, who, by the way, is an authoritarian government that doesn't like people talking shit about their government. There was a presidential election apparently a year ago, and people thought it was bullshit and a facade. And she was basically added to the 4x400 relay, even though she's never raced in the event. And she was like, what the fuck are we doing? These people have no idea what's going on. So apparently Belarus and the government and the track team and the officials didn't like it. So they were like, you're done. You're coming home. Get on a plane. Next plane out. Let's go. They pack up her shit and they forcibly take her to the airport. But she refused to get on the flight. She recorded a video that she posted on social media asking the Olympic Committee for assistance. And this is what it said, quote, I was put under pressure and they are trying to forcibly take me out of the country without my consent. Fortunately, there were some police in Japan who stepped in and gave her refuge and safe haven at an undisclosed location in the airport, while other volunteers worked with her to try to find a place in Europe where she could seek asylum. This is 2021 at the Olympics, and this shit is still happening in this world. This is insane to me. Does Belarus think the rest of us are just fucking idiots? Are we just gonna let them do, like, what? Okay, you're an authoritarian government. Yeah, you're squashing things. We get it. China does that. North Korea does that. You don't just go and invade every country in the world. But do you really think that they're going to let this athlete do that on the world stage during the Olympics? How dumb are you? What they should have done if they were smart is just been like, okay, see you when you get home. Yep. Okay. The mistake, that the fatal flaw was trying to force her to do this shit before she was home. Pretty crazy. It says state media continued to come down hard on her. Presenters on state TV channel Belarus 1 called her decision to seek asylum, quote, a cheap stunt and a disgusting act, and described her performance at the Olympics as a failure. Bitch, what medals does Belarus even have? Does Belarus even have any fucking medals? Let's see. Belarus Olympic medals. Belarus has 2 fucking medals. 1 gold, 1 bronze. I feel like the fucking gold was in like weightlifting. What you want to bet? Doesn't say. Women's, no, that's just what's today. I thought it was gonna be medals. Here we go. Belarus medals. Oh, it doesn't say who the fuck. Tell me who's what fucking shit. Come on, man. Tell me who's winning. Yeah, it doesn't say. But come on, fam. You don't call her a failure? All these athletes you sent and you got 2 medals out of it? We ain't that stupid. She was due to compete in the Olympics at the 200-meter heats on Monday, but she said her team barred her from participating in a complaint filed with the Court of Arbitration for Sports. She asked that the court overturn the decision, but the body declined. It's pretty crazy, man. Pretty wild. Walt said the United States don't all agree of the legislations of weed. We're thousands of years away from the world agreeing on it. Well, that's true, too. That's a good point, Walt. That is a good point. Yeah, they have a couple. They've already sent the hit squad. Don't worry about it. Unfortunately, man, that's scary, dude. That's scary. That's scary that they would be bold enough to try to just do that at the Olympics. I don't know. Pretty wild shit. So I don't know if you were hip to what was happening, but that was it. Wow, was it something I said? We look like we had a huge dip in viewers. I happened to look over. We went from 47 to 29. Does something I said? Did I lose you guys? My goodness. You guys don't fuck around when you're ready to stop watching. Y'all stop watching. So let's talk about this because this kind of freaked me out. This is a non-sports thing. What time is it? 3:20? Yeah, we got plenty of time. Actually, I'm going to give you this. We'll do this first. I'm going to give you my thoughts on Loki. I finally got around to watching all 6 episodes of Loki. I finally got around to all 6 episodes of Loki. And I can admit when I'm wrong. It was good. It was really good. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. What I had to do was take my mindset out of everything has to have a point that you know. I just was like, you know what? When I watch Marvel movies, I watch them as I'm going to enjoy this movie. I mean, yeah, I know there's some tie-ins to some of the other movies and characters and backstories and all that, but I just want to enjoy a good movie. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm putting too much pressure on Marvel for these series to do something special. Let me just see if I just enjoy this as a series. So I watched episodes 3, 4, 5, and 6. I was like, that was really good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It's twists and turns and good writing, good acting, good action. I really liked it. I thought it was dope. Now, I don't know what it means for the fucking, Marvel future with the, what's it called? Variants and all the timelines and shit like that. And yeah, I'm sure it's like, we're about to get 19 Captain Americas. Okay, whatever. We'll see. They got to do something. There are also a lot of Marvel movies coming out for characters that I don't know, but I'm sure are like the next level, the next evolution. Is Marvel just going to kill off all these old school characters? Because like, what are all the, what's the Marvel movie releases? Let's see. Marvel movie releases 2021. Oh, I got sneeze. Excuse me. No, I'm about to start watching it today if Barry liked it. Yeah. I think you should. Is by itself, it's a good 6-episode series to watch, Fidel. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you watch it. True story. So here's the releases. What is Phase 4? Oh, that's okay. Oh, god damn it. Enable ads for fuck you, Rotten Tomatoes. Black Widow, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Eternals, Spider-Man No Way Home, Venom Let There Be Carnage, which is Venom 2, and The Suicide Squad. I think these are all the 2021 releases. Is the Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, is that one of the dudes with the weird Doctor Strange or whatever? Is that guy the Doctor Strange? Shang-Chi, is that who that is? I don't know. I'm relying on you Marvel dorks. Shang-Chi Marvel. I don't know what he does. What's his role? Dune? That's not a Marvel. Here we go. Shang-Chi on Wikipedia. What the hell? Oh, it's not? Also known as the Master of Kung Fu. Shang-Chi is the Master of Kung Fu, a.k.a. Brother Hand. That sounds like a wrestler. He's a superhero appearing in American comics books published by Marvel. The character was created by Steven. No one gives a shit. The Bronze Age of comic books is starring in his own solo title. Shang-Chi is proficient in numerous unarmed and weaponry-based wushu styles, including the use of a gun, nunchucks, and yan. I don't know what that is. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was the dude on Doctor Strange. All right. See, I've never heard of this cat before. So they're just throwing in all these goddamn characters that... Are they getting rid of all the other characters? Because in the entire year of 2021... they're releasing 2 that I know of, that I've heard of. The Suicide Squad, well, I guess Venom. Kind of whack. I don't know what the fuck the Eternals is. Spider-Man, I know. Venom, Suicide Squad, and I think I'd heard of Black Widow. But the other couple, it's like we're getting some new fancy stuff. The 10 Rings were in Iron Man 1? Really? See, I don't remember this shit. You guys are nerds. You guys are nerds. Wallace said, no, it's the 10 Rings guy. Okay. So he's like Mr. T? Is he a fucking Mr. T guy? Got a bunch of jewelry? I don't know how this works. Anyways, I liked Loki. I did. I don't think PK's here and that's okay. House isn't here and that's okay. I don't even think KD's here. Fuck all 3 of them for not being here. I will say this, though. Y'all bitched at me, if you're watching later. You motherfuckers bitched and moaned about my Marvel takes. And what I'm here to tell you is this. Loki is good. Loki by itself was a good series. A good, solid series to watch from start to finish. Whether it tied into Marvel directly or just was Marvel adjacent with references to Thor and Ragnarok and all that. It was still good. But WandaVision was not. WandaVision was trash. was a stupid ass idea. It was a stupid ass show. It was trash. It was dumb. It was unnecessary. I don't give a fuck what you tell me, and it wasn't a good series. This was. So don't come at me with the, oh, you hate everything. You hate everything about Marvel. No, I don't. I just don't like the bad stuff about Marvel. This is the good stuff. Loki was good. So if you haven't watched Loki yet and you have the opportunity to do so, I recommend it. I recommend you skip WandaVision. Don't skip Loki. I heard, what is this? Eamon said, I heard Homegirl from Black Widow is suing Disney. Uh-oh. Wallace said WandaVision is good, so he don't know shit. You shut your mouth about PK. No. She talks shit about my Marvel takes, and then she's not here for a good Marvel take. I don't need that. I don't need that, CC. I don't need that. No. Hey, did you guys know we have a change shortage? You got any change laying around? Well, bitch, go spend it. We're running out of change in America. An alert just popped up on my phone. Well, thanks for the heads up, D-Mata. I don't know why the hell. Oh my God, all of a sudden I just started sweating my ass off. My estrogen levels are spiking, apparently. Can you guys see the sweat beating up on my forehead? Why the fuck am I sweating so much? Oh, that feels good. Total Dallas said my daughter said only smart people liked WandaVision. Yeah, I didn't get no alert on my phone. I turned all that shit off. I turned off the silver alerts, the amber alerts, and turned off all that shit. I ain't helping nobody find no kids. I don't get out of this goddamn house. Your alerts are wasted on me. Ain't no sense in clogging up my phone with those that I'm not going to find. All right, back to this story. So I was out and about. I forget where I was in OKC. I was getting food. I wasn't at Sonic. Shit. I don't remember where I was. I was somewhere in Oklahoma City. And there was a sign that said, sorry, we don't have change or enough change. So, I don't know what their plan was. They were like, if you have a credit card, use it or something like that. And there's actually there is apparently a change shortage in this country. And the reason there is a change shortage is because we're not out spending our change. What? Yeah. So the government had to come out and say, look, we didn't run out of change. It's not gone. The problem is it's just not in circulation. So the Federal Reserve said there is no coin shortage. The problem is not the lack of coins. It's the problem that there's like 14.8 billion pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters, 50-cent pieces, and dollar coins out there in 2020. That's up 24% from the 11.9 billion coins that were produced in 2019. So they're making coins hand over fist. They're not out there because of the pandemic. People aren't out there doing things that you would normally use your coins for. So it says a coin shortage can disproportionately hit lower income families that don't have a debit or credit card and that rely on cash payments. It says beyond that, businesses will be unable to complete cash transactions if they lack coins to make change. They also may just have to round up on your ass. So if you want to go and buy something that's $1.99, round up to $2 and be like, hey, bro, I ain't giving you, if your bill is $2.08 and you give me $3, one of us is either eating 8 cents or 92 cents because we don't have the change, or you might get 70 or 50 cents back and not the full 92. Credit card payments are up. I mean, like, people don't spend money on vending machines. Chris Reyes knows that. They're not out spending we're not out spending what we normally would. It says to start, the task force encourages individuals to start spending their coins, pay with exact change, deposit spare coins at a financial institution, and redeem coins at coin kiosks or recyclers. I'm not sitting on that much coinage because I don't usually use cash to begin with. And I think more and more of us are moving away from cash. Like when I sell merch, I have a little square now. Like after a show, like I sell, oh, by the way, I'm out of these shirts. I sold out this weekend. I have 3XL left. If you wanted an I Fluffed It shirt, they're on the website. I got to take them down. All I have is 3XL left, which I'm probably never going to be able to sell them. So I'm just going to have to fucking, I sell them for like 20 or 25 bucks, but if you want an I Fluffed It shirt and you wear a 3X, we'll do it for 10 bucks. I got like 4 left. I just need to sell them. So I gotta make a note, update the website. Yeah, if you want an I Fluffed It shirt, a 3X, it's all I have left. We'll do them for 10 bucks. I Fluffed It, $10. I'll do it on the website. And then if you're a Patreon member, it'll ship for free. So if you want one, totally don't have to buy one. CC said, I'm gonna buy a shirt and coins. You know what, CC? I wouldn't give a shit. It all deposits the same. It all goes in the bank, mama. That's all I give a fuck about. It all goes in the bank. It all helps daddy pay the light bill. But yeah, we are slowly moving towards a cashless society to begin with. The pandemic may have just accelerated that process. But like when I sell my merch after a comedy show and I have my shirts, and I actually sold some Barry on Deck shot glasses. I got a few left and I'm running out and I'm not printing anymore. So if you want one of those, you don't have one, you better fucking buy it. And then I sold some koozies and stuff. And so people are just like, do you take cards? Do you take cards? I'm like, yeah, that's like how most people pay now. I think I had 3 people paid in cash. Used to, in comedy, when you worked a club, depending on where you were at and in the lineup, especially as the MC or the feature act, you could get paid in cash at the end of the week. You just be like, hey, I don't want to check. Just pay me in cash. Because, everybody that would go to the club would pay for their drinks in cash and stuff. But now they don't. They just don't. By the way, I know I missed a super chat. Why didn't it fire off? God damn it. This is pissing me off. I saw the super chat from you, Alan, and that reminded me that I think Total Dallas sent one, so I've got to go find it. There it is right there. Total Dallas, that's my bad, buddy. Thank you for your generosity. I don't want you to think that I don't appreciate it. I appreciate you 100%. He said, I love Buffalo, Texas. That's my one stop on each trip to Dallas. How dare you? Okay, well, now I just want to give you your money back because fuck Buffalo, Texas. Can't believe you're on their side, asshole. Did I miss any more super chats? I don't know why it doesn't fire off until I fucking fix it. It's aggravating the shit out of me, though. It should just work, and it doesn't work. I'm sorry. So now I've got to go through because I'll be damned if I miss any of y'all super chats. I'm not that guy. I don't want you guys thinking that I'm taking this for granted because I certainly do not. I appreciate each and every one of them. Looks like I didn't miss them. I'm sorry. The way that they do that, I can't just scroll. I got to go page by page now with this new software. It's kind of stupid. Oh, look, there's an AMA. Oh, there's an AMA. Didn't even open it up for AMA, but whatever. Hashtag ask me anything about anything. What's that hack to download YouTube videos? You've told us before, but by inserting a letter in the link, but it's been a while. Yeah, you put PP after the YouTube and before the .com. That's the hack. 6 5. Sorry, I'm just going through the pages. Make sure I didn't miss a super chat. Sorry, guys. I know this sucks. I got to figure out why it doesn't fire off. That's on me. I got to be a better host. Alan Denson, thank you for the super chat. Now that I'm off work, please join me with a shot. 51 years ago today, I was born. Cheers. What the fuck, Alan? What? Are you on the list, Alan Denson, of birthday people? Or did you what? Alan, holy shit. Holy shit, Alan. Come on, fam. We are definitely doing a shot for Alan Denson. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? I gotta do my reads too. I got 3 of them hoes. What time is it? 3:30. Oh, we got time. We good. Alan Denson, my friend. Happy birthday to you, buddy. I hope you get roadhead or a hand job or whatever it is you're into. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you get a steak or whatever you like. My friend, happy birthday and cheers to you, buddy. "51 years old. And you're old as fuck, Alan. Jesus. You are old as fuck. Enjoy your month, Alan. Hey, Wallace, go fuck yourself. There is no birthday month on this goddamn show. We've discussed this. I should give you a timeout. I really should. I didn't even tweet out the show today. I totally forgot. I'm the worst at this. I forget to do half the shit I'm supposed to do for this show, like promo wise. And God damn it, Barry, could you just get your shit together? Might be a meltdown like I did at the beginning. No, but seriously, happy birthday, Alan. I hope you have a great day, dude. Sorry I didn't have it on my list. I don't know. I guess I need to check better. All right, let's go. So we talked change. CC said, I love you, Alan. What is this? Well, then I just had 30 days of birthday fun. No, you didn't. I thought Alan was like 70. I won't lie. Dude, I swear, I thought Virginia Buttonweed was old. I mean, seriously, I thought he was like in his 60s or something. I had no idea. I don't know. I've not met some of y'all before. There's some of you that we haven't met face to face. I mean, I just met fucking Heartthrob. I call him Heartthrob Rob because I don't know why. I just add the Rob twice at the end of Heartthrob. It was a long weekend. How come we're not at 55 likes? Yeah, goddammit. Oh, now he shows up. KD, you missed my talk earlier about Marvel. Why did that thing just go off and not do the fucking ding, the bell? What's going on with this? KD, you missed my talk on Marvel. And I'm not going back, you raggedy bitch. I'm not going back. So, I talked about Loki, and now you'll just have to go back and look. Alan said, thanks, White Magic. D-Mod is going to be 50 this year. Fuck, you're old. Heartthrob was in Rock the Mic with me. No shit. Well, he lives in Oklahoma, like on the north end of Oklahoma, near Kansas, but they drove an hour and a half to come see your boy do comedy. Katie said I will replay it. I've been trying to fix up some stuff. No, fuck you, man. No, I'm taking the show down. You don't get to watch it now. You just know that the things I said, I'm just kidding. You didn't miss. I mean, you missed it, but you didn't miss much. It was just me saying I thought Loki was good. That's all. What do we want to talk about? Oh, I guess I got to say congratulations to Team USA on winning the CONCACAF Gold Cup. In extra time, beat Mexico 1-0. Nice little set piece there at the end. I don't know anything I just said. I don't know what the fuck any of that means. What does that even mean? What's a set piece? Thank you, fucking other people that post about soccer. The fuck is a set piece? Is that like a fucking necklace they wear? Is that a prop on a set? Is that the thing around their neck? Is that their set pieces? Is this, look at all their set pieces on there that they won. Everybody won a set piece. Man, I don't know. Let me tell you guys something. And listen, I'm going to preface this by saying I don't need you soccer dorks at me, okay? Don't at me, hoes. I don't care. I don't care that I'm about to just infuriate all of you equally. I also don't care that I don't know what I'm talking about. Here's what I don't understand about soccer. I feel like that could be a book. I could write a book. Oh, man. Hold on. Here's what I don't understand about soccer. A memoir by Barry Laminack. How in the fuck are we playing Olympic soccer and non-Olympic soccer? How in the fuck is Mexico? I know the men didn't make it, but that was the old men. Apparently, these are the young men. A lot of these guys are just MLS players in America. But how is Mexico in the Olympics and in CONCACAF Gold Cup at the same fucking time? Doesn't Mexico play today in the Olympics? I don't understand the difference. Are they just like, they got so many soccer players that it don't fucking matter? And why is this team, this isn't the U.S. men's national team. This is just the U.S. men's, or is this the U.S. men's? I don't really know what's happening. But how is it possible that Mexico is both, their best players are both in the Olympics and in CONCACAF? Or is that not the case? I don't know, people. I don't know. There's too many goddamn governing bodies in soccer. There's too many leagues in soccer. There's too much shit going on in soccer. This is the problem. I can't keep up with it. I can't. I don't know. Don't know what's happening. It's like in boxing. WBA, WBO, WBF, IBF, IBS. Oh, no, that's irritable bowel syndrome. I don't even know. There's too many goddamn belts in boxing. It sucks. There's too many fucking belts in boxing. This is why I don't watch boxing anymore either. I don't know who's the goddamn champion. Who's the best? I don't know. There's 19 fucking belts with 1,000 different weight classes. Don't know. It's a similar thing with soccer. It's not that I hate the actual sport. I don't. It's a beautiful game. It's great. Love it. Good job. I just don't understand the fucking inner workings of what soccer does on a world scale and how this shit like CONCACAF and the Olympics fits into it. Relegation and fucking... What? How does one dude play for 3 teams? What? What? Fucking what? Simplify this shit for a dummy like me and maybe I'll watch. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't. I almost pulled my fucking... There's a bug in here. There's also baseball in the Olympics. Yeah, but it ain't Americans. Who's on the American Olympic baseball team? American Olympic baseball team. It ain't fucking... Oh man, they ain't using no. Oh my gosh, there's a bug. Oh, I got your bitch ass. Welcome to hell, bitch. There's a gnat flying around in here. Sean said, I hated soccer until I spent 1 million hours and dollars on my kids doing it. Okay. College players played in Olympic baseball. Yeah, well, they used to send pros. For a while, they were sending pros down. But now we're back to college kids. Okay. Yeah, infielders for the American Olympic baseball team. Nick Allen, Eddie Alvarez. Oh, he's a pretty decent fighter, I guess. Tristan Casas, Todd Frazier, Jamie Westbrook, Tyler Austin, or the outfielders, Tyler Austin, Eric Filia, Patrick Kivlahan, Jack Lopez, and Bubba Starling. Bubba Starling sounds like a NASCAR driver. Your pitchers are Shane Baz, Anthony Carter, Brandon Dixon, Anthony Gose, Edwin Jackson, Scott Kazmir. Wow. Nick Martinez, Scott McHugh, David Robertson, Joe Ryan, Ryder Ryan. Are they all related to Nolan? Simeon Woods Richardson, and your catchers are Tim Fedorowicz and Mark Kolasveri. Okay. All right. I knew two names on that list. Scott Kazmir, Edwin Jackson. And Todd Frazier, if that's the Todd Frazier I'm thinking of. That's it. That's it. But I don't understand the soccer. I just it's confusing. Nonetheless, wipe. Oh, look at that transition. Vertical wipe. What? What y'all want? What y'all want me to hit you with? Want me to hit you with that cube zoom? Cube zoom. Look, I'm glad. I know this is a big deal in soccer. I really do. I know that these guys winning this are a big deal. I get it. But I don't understand how, one, we didn't even make the Olympics in soccer because we're that bad. But it was everyone, when I said that, by the way, cube zoom. When I said, we suck at soccer, we didn't even make the Olympics. Everybody's like, yeah, but that was the old guys. The young guys are great. What the fuck? What? Well, why didn't we send the fucking young guys to qualify? Well, because they were playing. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm fucking so confused. So confused. Oh, D. Mata said the pro players, bitch, because they weren't getting paid. Yeah, you're doing it for America, bitch. Do it for America. Yeah, not surprised. Professional baseball players are complaining about money. What? Color me shocked. Hey, what time is it? It's 3:50. So before we go, I wanted to share some news about me. Oh, I just opened another one. This ain't gonna be good. That's three. That's three in one show. I usually do 1 an hour during this show. Little hyped. I have decided, I was triggered this weekend, not on the road, by the way, not the road rage, although it did trigger me. And not the cop giving me the ticket. It wasn't the ticket that triggered me. It was the goddamn not listening to my answer to his question. Fidel, you're the best, buddy. Thank you so much because you just saved me the embarrassment of not telling you guys about the AP Law Group. Folks, listen, if you have been injured in an accident, I want you to do yourself a favor right now. Put this number in your phone, and it's not because you're in a wreck right now. Duh, you're not. Or are you? And if you are, you should call them. But go ahead and punch into your phone 713-913-GO-AP because if you've been hit by an 18-wheeler or later down the line you get hit by an 18-wheeler. Maybe you've been in a car wreck. Like if you some jackhole runs you off the road while you're on your way to Oklahoma City to earn an honest living as a stand-up comedian. Also, maybe you've had a loved one die due to another's negligence. Well, you need to call my guys Gilbert and Arsha over at the AP Law Group. 713-913-GO-AP is the number. 713-913-GO-AP. AP Law Group. Both dudes born and raised here in Houston. Both of them went to law school at U of H. These are H-Town guys. Gilbert and Arsha do a great job. The AP Law Group itself does a great job. They deliver you the big firm results that you expect while giving you, their clients, the personalized attention of a small firm. So when you call 713-913-GO-AP, you're not going to get some assistant or an answering. You're going to get an actual attorney on the phone that's going to talk to you. And I know some of you guys and gals are like, well, I don't know if I have a case. That's why you call 713-913-GO-AP. They're going to share with you their knowledge and insight and let you know. They're going to give you a free evaluation and be like, yeah, we think you have a case and we'll take it. We've had deckheads do that. D. Mata said his sister's case got picked up by them. I think Christopher Mina called and got a free evaluation. There's no guarantee your case is going to get picked up. They may tell you, listen, it's not worth wasting your time. But if they think you have a case, they're going to absolutely help you out 100%. And the cool thing is you can even get paid in Bitcoin. if you win your case. So give them a call right now. If you're injured, do yourself a favor. Get them on the phone. 713-913-GO-AP is the number. 713-913-GO-AP, or hit them up online at aplawgroup.com and do yourself a favor. Also, if you are struggling to find the perfect gift, the perfect item for someone in your life. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's your birthday, Alan Denson, and you need a cool birthday shirt. You should call your wife, Kathy, at 409-46. Well, you know her number, Alan. 409-466-9124 is the number, you guys. Kathy Denson can literally do it all when it comes to items for you or a loved one or a birthday or a party or anything like that. Decorate the house, decorate your bar, decorate your man cave. Maybe you just want to get a shirt that says Barry on Deck is the greatest show ever that I've ever watched because the guy is so handsome and his nose is so straight. She can make that shirt for you. The whole thing, all that, all of it. Custom crafts, novelties, clothing, bottle lights, the shadow box that you see with that letter A. She could put a B, she could put a O, she could put a D. That would be selfish because that would be Barry on Deck. But otherwise, she can do it for you. I promise. I promise. And Cece can vouch. Catherine is the best, y'all. Period. If there's a gift that you need to give or there's an item that you want, give her a call right now. She's going to work with you. No job too big, no job too small, whether it's 1 or 100. Whether you just have the idea, hey, Kathy, I'm thinking about a shirt. I'm thinking about this bottle. Or just look, I just ran through a bottle of Patron and I want to put some lights in it and throw it on the bar. She can absolutely do it. Give her a call. 409-466-9124. She's a deckhead, folks. She's been rocking with us since day one. Call her. 409-466-9124. Hit her online on her email, KathyDen2011@yahoo.com. She can send you a catalog. She can show you what she can do. You guys will get it worked out. I promise you, you won't regret it. All right, last thing I was going to tell you guys about before we bounce. Thank you, Fidel, for the reminder. I had to get those in. Thank you guys for sticking around too. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'm trying to get to 4,000. So do me a favor, hit the subscribe. It's absolutely free. 100%. It's free. Why would you not subscribe? I just realized I have a hole in my pants right in the butt. You guys want to see it? No? Okay. What time? 3:54? I'm thinking about saving this for tomorrow. Yeah, I'll talk about it tomorrow. I don't want to get it because I feel like this will be a longer conversation. We have 5 minutes left in the show, and I don't want to get into the conversation. Oh, Dan's, yeah, I'll do their read tomorrow. I don't want to shortchange them because we're about to bounce. I'll do Dan's tomorrow. I'm gonna take it off the list, make sure they don't get credit for a read they didn't get. Look, a lot of times somebody will buy a read for like, oh, I'm gonna do 3 months, and then in a month I'm supposed to do 12 reads, and I may only get to 10, but it doesn't mean I don't give them their 12. I just end up going 3.5 months. So I'll make sure I get it in. I promise. I think that's it for the day. I think we should just call it now. Make sure you subscribe. Also want to remind you that this show's title sponsor is the AP Law Group. They proudly bring you Barry on Deck every single day. Gilbert reached out to me. He was like, dude, love what you do. Love the deckheads. Would love to represent them and be on their side if they need us. And we're happy to support the show. So call them, 713-913-GO-AP. Put it in your phone. You don't need them now? I get it. aplawgroup.com. That's the website. Bookmark. Yeah, hit the like on the way out. Do that as well. Cece said, thanks for coming back to us, Barry. Oh, Cece, I love you so much. I love all you guys, man. I love doing this fucking show so much. Somebody asked me this. True story. Somebody said, Barry, would you go back to radio if it meant you had to give up Barry on Deck? Don't tell my wife this, but the answer is no. If I had to stop doing this show, I wouldn't go back to radio. So, y'all are stuck with me, and I hope I'm stuck with you. Hey, good start to the week. Fun Monday. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love you all. I appreciate you all being in my life and supporting this show so much. Until tomorrow, when we do it all again, we'll have Christopher Hart joining me for Two Fancy Guys. Talking all kind of shit and getting crazy. Until tomorrow, do me a favor. 3 favors. Be safe. Be kind. And most important, love each other. See y'all tomorrow. And he's making a YouTube video!